Hello again, everybody. Here's my, I hope, long-awaited review of Olympus top-notch abbe stereo zoom microscope Olympus szx12 with a triangular head without tilting, not ergonomic, and for some reason to get a proper resolution, to see real properties of the microscope and objective, I have installed 30 times eyepieces VHSZ 30x 7mm, and it has its base, and we could say this Olympus is usually provided with this objective, Olympus DF Plan 1X PF objective, that has not 82mm working distance, but kind of 74mm. We could say even 72. And to get a real information on its resolution, I'm using two processors. One is Intel i3 processor, and another one more suitable for most who are connected with telephones is Apple's a13 processor. So we'll try to see how this very cool microscope handles with a biggest resolution possible in a budget. And to have a little comparison, I have prepared my Nikon's DF Plan 1X objective, and the same objective as they already said, but my version, it has some issues with it, but we can use it for some comparison here. So technically the same objective, but mechanically a bit different structure. Ordinary Olympus DF Plan Apo with 4 with working distance 82mm, we could say it's base objective for a lot of Olympuses, and Nikon's HR Plan Apo 1X with working distance of 54mm, just to have a sample of proper working objective, because this objective works just as it should. So guys, this microscope has a very nice resolution, but as you should have known, more than 50% of microscope's efficiency depends on the objective. So having such DF Plan Apo 1X objective, it means that at least a lot of results will be connected not to the zoom module but to the objective. So let's say, what does it do? And to be frank, this exact objective has some huge issues. It is very nice looking, no issues with exterior and with optics if you look at some defects, but it is very poor in optical condition, as most of such objectives of Olympus are. So exactly this one has a huge issue, and we could say, let me check, wait a moment. So we could say that this objective has very poor alignment, while it has no ways to realign it at all. So if it is having issues, the only way to fix it is to drill huge amount of little holes, make the threads, and use my equipment or somebody's equipment to make alignment of those lenses inside. But it is kind of custom thing, because this kind of objectives has no proper way of aligning. So it is works that way. You won't do anything except replacing. So let's go and try to look through it at base condition. So I have attached my fiber cable light here, and let's look through both channels at the processor. We can see base alignment issues here. So this is setting magnification of eyepieces and 90 magnification of the microscope. So technically magnification is sufficient for us to see issues with optics. So let's just see. Here's the left channel, and when I go to focus in and out, here's in focus, here's out focus, you can see that instead of the point of defocusing to be round, we have something or stretching vertically or horizontally. This thing is named astigmatism, and it is either connected to the zoom or to the objective. So let's check. It is our left channel. Okay, now let's go to our right channel. We are looking the same place, so just see how things go here. And again, I'm trying to move in focus and out focus. You can see that all those dots are spreading either vertically as now or horizontally. Yes, technically we can see pretty strong resolution even now, because if you just look at the structure of processor I used to evaluate resolution, we can clearly see this structure, but it is pretty far from real resolution this objective should demonstrate. So again, what can we do in this case? For such cases, if objective or might be microscope has astigmatism, to check it, we need just to turn objective, rotate it, we could say 50 degrees clockwise. So let's do it. Let me just remove the light. So I'm rotating objective 90% clockwise, and let's look what we have gotten now. I accidentally pushed the processor, so I need to reset it now. So wait a moment. Okay, so I just put processor in proper position, so let's check again. Here's our left channel. Where is it? Let's see through it. Now objective is turned clockwise 90 degrees. So let's check how things go. I'm going out focus. You can see a left tail to the left from any point. Here's our focus. We see something. Here's our out focus. You can see that the focus zone is stretched vertically. So it was the left channel. Okay, let's move to the right one. And might be we can see some difference here. Again, here's the focus. We move out of the focus, in the focus. This case, all points are symmetrical, more or less, and to be frank, now right channel has very nice quality picture, while left channel got terrific picture at all. So let's try to turn objective 90 degrees again. Okay, I need again to detach my light. So just watch how I'm turning it clockwise, 90 degrees again. So okay, so let's check what have we gotten on the left channel now. Let's see, here's the left channel. Left channel is better now. At least I don't see vertical and horizontal spreading. It's more or less symmetrical. Let's check now the right channel. And you can obviously see that picture is obviously stretched either horizontally or vertically, and we can't wait a moment, my hands are shaking because it's not that easy. Okay, and we can easily see that we have no focus sharp point there. We see those fluffy and sharp things. Okay, let's turn it last time counterclockwise. Yes, we'll see what changes this time. Technically we have make 3/4 of the turn, so let's just see how things change this time. Okay, not that easy to attach light with one hand. Okay, again we are turning to check left channel. So here's the left channel. I would say that sharpness is pretty nice now. To be frank, it's close to ideal sharpness. When I move in and out, I see symmetrical changing of the form of any unsharp things. And let's check the right channel now. So here's the right channel. Need to get rid of this trample, and again we can see that right channel is total disaster now. No sharp points at all. Okay, and we are making our last turn. Maybe it would work. I want to say we need to get to situation and right channel is better than the left one. So let's try to do it. Okay, something like that. So I'm moving to the left channel again. Left is pretty nice so far. Okay, let's move to the right. To be frank, I haven't made proper turn now with one hand, so I need to make it with two hands. Yes, we can still see that right channel is not pin sharp, so let me just remove the light, turn it properly, kind of that, attach light back, and see how things work. Okay, so again, here's left channel, the microscope. Now you can see that sharpness of left channel went a bit worse, not that much, but obviously. When I make in focus and out focus, it is stretching horizontally or vertically as it started. Let's go to the right channel now. And it looks to get a bit better. Still not that good, to be frank, but a bit better than it was before. So technically, things look like that this objective, if you may find proper position of the objective in the microscope, we can have moderately nice quality for both channels, but we can't find proper way for both channels to be in excellent condition. So let's now see how it shows us Apple's a13 processor. Okay, to do that I need to make a pause to find proper spot, so wait a moment. So here's Apple's processor on a table, and so far left channel has pretty nice quality, not excellent but not that bad, while right channel has terrifically bad quality. So let's see. Here's a part of the processor. It was scratched for me by Maxim from Kherson. So let's just pan over it to see how things work. Again, left channel does not work in full scale, but not that bad as it might be. So let's just look at those scratched lines. To be frank, not that good quality at all. Let's move might be to a bit lower here. What have we gotten here? Let's check. Oh, okay. And now let's turn to the right channel that works much worse, just to compare how things might work. So again, we are trying to move over the focus. Let's move might be here. I can even check the boundaries of the pin. Oh, maybe this place is interesting too. So we have our pin with some parts close to it. It's right channel. Let's move to left channel that has a bit more quality for some reason. And let's check the same place. Here's obviously better resolution, but to be frank, quality is still not that good. So let me now show you how this microscope works when you add here the lowest in specification Nikon ED-Plan 1X with special adapter here. So let's wait a moment. Let me attach it. Here's our original objective that was supplied with this microscope. It has very nice quality, no scratches on the glass on exterior, but optically it is far from specifications it should meet. So Nikon is on. So let's check, let's compare channels. Again, it's Nikon, it's still Nikon. How can Get it? Oh, you can see it. So let's move to the left channel and see how things work here. So technically this objective gives us less resolution because it is not a PO, so it is just a semi-apo. Okay. Here's our left channel. Let's check right channel now. We can obviously see that quality of right channel is a bit better than quality of left channel, but overall quality is much better than Nikon SMZU with the same objective. So we can even move a bit over the processor surface here. Again, here's our right channel. Let's move to the left. And to be frank, channels have similar quality now, left and right, but objective itself is much more poor, we could say. Not poor, but with much more resolution. Okay, so let's change objective to ordinary Olympus DF Planapo 4 1x objective. So it's connected now. Let me set the light and continue. So let's look through the left channel now. You can obviously recognize that that is a real Planapo objective. We have no false colors here. And let's check how things work. Left channel, when I change focus, we can see all things are getting either sharp or not that much. Check on those cut layers. Here's left channel. You can definitely see that resolution is much more nice than it was with Nikon ED Plan 1X objective. Let's check the right channel now. And you can see that we have the same nice quality of the channel. We have the same huge amount of details on lines. I can even move with you a bit to this back black part of something. Here's the right channel. I'm moving through the layers by lifting or lowering the microscope. And as for me, resolution is just as it should be with such objective here. Okay. And last objective we need to attach will be our Nikon HR Planapo 1X with working distance 54. This Nikon has perfect alignment because it gives me possibility to make such alignments. So let's see how things go with it. So we have finally got our Nikon objective. Let's compare channels again. It's our last comparison here. Left channel. Due to less distance, it gets resolution 20% higher, like Maxim's SMZU set. So let's now go and check all those lines. Here was the left channel. Let's check the right channel now. You can see that focus is not changed because this objective is just perfectly aligned with me as well as the microscope. Now let's move to the other part of the processor here. Okay, and again we can see those two wires. So I'm not touching focus control now at all. Let's make focus on those wires. Oh, I'm not touching focus controls at all. I'm just moving to the left channel and focus should be very, very close. You can see it. Focus of the left channel is pretty close to the focus of the right channel, as it should be. So what have you finally found here? And let me show you those black spaces with white dots on it to see a real shape of the picture. And I make focus in and out. Here it moves almostly symmetrically to the left channel, and here is the right channel again. When I move in and out, focus is close to be symmetrical. Maybe not that much, but pretty enough. So I have a last chance here. Wait a moment. Here's my objective of the same kind as that was provided with this microscope, but it was got long time ago with some defects for making me knowing how things work. Let's see how it works with the microscope. Okay, so we have our original nice quality exterior objective that was sent to me with the microscope, and we have our exact same version here, but with in a bit desperately state. So let's just see. Left channel. You can see, it's pretty interesting, that resolution now is on the highest level, at least for left channel, don't you see? I can obviously see a lot of parts of those lines. Okay, let's go to the right channel now. What have you got in the right channel? Okay, quality is obviously worse, but nobody ensured you that this objective is properly adjusted. It just shows you how things work. Right channel is not good here too, but still much better than it was in original, than it is in original objective. Okay guys, so what have we gotten here? We have gotten very sad situation that high quality microscope Olympus a szx12 was provided with not that much quality for some reason objective, and all microscope's resolution is just ditched out. But the owner could still find proper position of the objective, rotating it here, and he can still find more or less quality position for both channels. Overall condition would be worse than it might with proper objective, but it would be still much better than it goes now with this objective just turned till the stop. So it was very interesting stories for me about what is important in abbe microscopes. And as for me, more than 50%, technically in our case 90% of quality, is just the objective, if all other parts are made well. So thank you for watching. I hope you will pay more attention to choosing objectives, not only microscopes here. And with my experience, I would say that all such objectives like this, exactly this Olympus, have very poor quality, and all they need to make alignment with drilling a lot of threaded holes and making some adjustments, and after that I can have quality like it should. So thank you for watching. Overall it's very cool microscope, but we need to have proper objective here. Bye bye everybody.